Around here. My life is never easy. Oh, look at this weather today. This really sucks. All right. Let's get going here. Wow, look at this rain today. Hey, Shimei. Well, what we thought would be easy, Shimei, ain't. With YouTube. What's going on? Hey, Randy. Hey, Cindy. Once again, another monkey wrench. No good deed goes unscrewed with. Rain, rain, rain. Get a cup of coffee, we'll get going. The weather is terrible today. Hello, Snow Debs. The good news, it'll all get straightened out. The bad news is it might take a couple weeks. So, hey, Kelly, how are you? We'll go over that. So, I like to keep people up to date. People have been very good with what bothers me most is this breaks the momentum we have right now and makes us wait for a couple weeks. So hold on a minute, let me get a cup of coffee. Man, it's not my day. No coffee. Hey, Nino, how you doing? Oh, let's see. Oh. All right, let's get going. I guess I could do it. I really need a cup of coffee. Can't put up the donation button because the campaign is halted temporarily because YouTube has to do some work on their side. And we'll get into that. That's something that Shimei alerted me to last week. We thought it might be easy, but it's going to take time to resolve. The good news, it'll be resolved. The bad news, I don't know. It could take a couple weeks to resolve it, so let's get into it. What's up, AJ? Hey, Brad. What weather? Hello, Molasses, how are you? I think this will be cleared up tomorrow by the time Shimei comes. I mean, by the time Tera comes tomorrow. Should be all good. Yeah, it's raining here. I'm hoping it's going to clear off in a little bit. Hey, Catherine. It's awful. Hey, Deb, how are you? I got to take down the Nightbot. Guys, we're on a temporary hold for the fundraiser, pending YouTube gets something straightened out that was brought to my attention a week ago. The good news is the money's all there. The bad news, it's going to take a couple weeks to get it back in, to get it into a fundraiser for where it needs to be. So we're going to get into that. $7-11 gets hit weekly. Yeah, I could use a cup of coffee, but that guy swamped it to 7-11, and he didn't have a chance to make any, so I'll be good. How you doing, Callie Mo? We all get hit. How long did it take you and Bird to do it? To do what? Oh, I set it up myself. It took about 2 hours to put up. 2 to 3 hours. It already had its first. It already had its first rain test today. Let's hang out a while. I could use a coffee, but I might get one in a little while. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, Deb. Let me turn off the donation thing. Boy, I yearn for the old days when things were so easy on YouTube. Let me go ahead. Let me go over to Nightbot for a second. I'm going to pop out of the chat. You'll see a circle. I'm going to turn off the donation stuff. I think that they should be removed now. Starbucks. I don't know. We might go over. Maybe we will get. Let me get underway. Let me get underway with this first. When I set up the fundraiser, let me turn this off. When I set up fundraiser initially, Shimei alerted me that it had a link to, what was it, St. Joseph's in Butchertown, Kentucky. So I immediately alerted YouTube that, hey, you know, we're not St. Joseph's in Butchertown. They're like, yeah, okay, you know, we'll get it straightened out. Go ahead, proceed and do it. And on that basis, we went forward. So today, I'm told that we have to stop what we're doing temporarily to give YouTube a chance to put it in the right place, which is under SJCC and not St. Joseph. So I've had to, on that basis, I've had to temporarily suspend the fundraiser. Now it's going to, they can only be added in at the rate that it came in. Okay, so setting it up is probably going to take place tomorrow, and then slowly you'll see the money rise. We stopped at $5,025, and that is what you will see added back. And but it's going to take a week or two to make that happen. If you know anything about YouTube, and I certainly do, after 10 years on here, nothing ever happens quickly. Okay, no matter how fast you might want stuff to happen. It took 8 days for them to tell me, we just have to start a new one up and then transfer. We need it under SJCC. And, you know, sorry about that. The problem is there's like 5,000 St. Joseph's around there. So they have SJCC will be the one that it goes to. So it's going to take time to get it back up, but the net result is you will see the $5,025 gradually fill up that. The bad news is it totally blocks the momentum that we have going here. Now the good news is everybody's money is going to go exactly where they wanted it to go. There's going to be no problem with that, but it's going to take some time to transfer it over to the new one. You will see the same amount of money, $5,025, go over there, but it's going to take some time to do it. I mean, we alerted him. Shimei originally, video is shot. No, I don't know. Ooh. Are we here? Are we still here? Looks like we're still rolling. I don't know. Hey, Angus, how are you? We're still here. Okay, I'm surrounded with healing energy. Hope you get feeling better. Who's sick? Yeah, last night's live was great. So the bottom line is, we've got to make sure that we're raising for the right place. Okay, I don't want it to go to some, and even though they initially said, oh, that's okay, we'll get it straightened out internally, they didn't get it straightened out internally. So they're asking me to start a new one and then let them transfer the money into that. So on that basis, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Are we freezing? I don't know. Are we freezing here? Locally, they've had some problems here with Verizon. So I don't know what's going on, right? So, okay, so that's why you'll see that it has stopped, but we stopped at the 5025.4. I took a screenshot. I took a picture. We're still here. The bomb hasn't gone up. Hey, Trog, video's working okay. I don't know. Some people are having problems. So I'm asking you guys, bear with me. It might entail delaying once again, going down to Las Vegas, but this kind of thing makes me even more determined to see this thing through to the end. Even though we've been riddled by problems, and I want to thank you, Shimei, for bringing this to my attention, that in the haste and in getting it set up and stuff on their end, that they got the wrong thing. So people can still pay through, yeah, you can, but I got to keep a record of it. So I'm going to just ask people just to hold off, okay? Just to hold off. Yeah, I know you take your job seriously, right? I wish YouTube took their job as seriously as you do, because you talk to two different people. Oh, it's no problem. Yeah. We'll get it fixed up, and then another person. Well, I'm sorry to say, start a new one. We'll gradually get the money over to that one, and everybody will be all happy, which they will. But it slows down. It slows down the momentum, and I have to apologize for that. It could take it could take a week. It could take up to 2 weeks. But meanwhile, the new one should be set up, and I'm not even going to publicize it. I'm not going to do anything until the money is in that till the money is in the correct one. We alerted him very early on. Like I say, Shimei was very on the job. She saw that they had half the information was right and half was wrong on it. So immediately contacted YouTube, and they said, we'll get it straightened out. Well, they didn't. I'm not sure if I don't know, Kelly. It depends how long it's going to take to get this new. There's no sense having the big grand finale until I get us back to where we were. Okay. Hey, Darlene. Right. I'm not going to split it. I'm not going to have it run into two. I want everything consolidated into one big shebang, right? I don't want this thing separated. And I want everything in one big exciting go. And that's exactly what I'm going to be. Everyone wants to see the countdown. So I'm not going to get this thing all confounded and all confused. So I'm asking everybody to be patient. I know there's big guns out there, and the people that are giving, you will see that 5025.43 or whatever. You will see that appear when we get underway once again here. I guarantee you that. But my goodness, you would think I've never had so much problem with anything in my life as trying to do this. 2 years ago, we did a fundy for Redwood Gospel down the street. You know what I had to do? I had to push 2 buttons, right? I had to go to something, put, yeah, that's it, and then push go. And that was it. Now, yeah, so now we're delayed to the final countdown, so you won't see it. Are we going to raise that money? You better believe we're going to raise that money, but we're going to do it in a way that's exciting and fulfilling. And I don't care if I have to invest a week or two in it. That's fine. I don't care. Right. So I'm kind of, I don't know about Vegas, but if I have to delay into December, I have to delay into December. But I'll be doggone if all this hard work. And yeah, it's making me jump through. It's making me jump through hoops. So you'll see that one is now down. Okay, and when the new one begins, it will slowly start filling up. There'll be nothing that anybody can see to donate. It will just start filling up again, and when it reaches that level, we will be once again public and running, and that's it. Because I'm not going to have something split into multiple things. It's just inconceivable to me that I'm going to go through all that heartache when something should be so simple here and so easy. GTB, you're the only one that seems to be freezing on this thing. Maybe refresh your connection. All right. So I'm asking people to bear with me here. As you guys know, the money's not in my pocket, sitting over in YouTube right now. So let's let them do the things that they need to do to properly get this crap squared away. Hey Jen, how are you? No matter if it takes a week or 2 weeks or whatever, we're just going to give it time. I'm not moving forward till everything's perfect. Okay, I'm not putting any links out. If people want to send checks, that's fine. Made out to St. Joseph's, and then I already have a few to give down there when I get down there. If we ever get the finale. Right, I had a very wonderful gal drop me an email today. I want to just give a check. That's great. I'm just going to hold them all and just present it. Just make it out to St. Joseph. And you jump so well. Right. I'm getting tired of it. I'm too old for this stuff. Right. I'm too old to go. I wanted all the momentum when Tera was here and the excitement and, building up and then heading out, and once again it's a screwball mess. I wish they just would have I wish at the beginning when Shimei told me and I alerted YouTube, I wish at that point they had just stopped it and said, oh, don't go through pinned comments so you don't have to repeat yourself. Well, I don't have a comment on here. It's fine, Katie. I don't mind repeating myself because, well, you guys are worth it, right? It makes me second guess YouTube and how it delegates. It's like I said, what used to be routine trog is now it's now you have to jump through so many hoops. But the bottom line is, give it a week or two. We'll be back underway again, and all the links to the websites, all the stuff will be proper. Okay, if I had control over it, it would already be done. Okay, right? It would already be done, but I can't ever speed the hand of YouTube along in what they do because, well, quite frankly, they have over hundreds of millions of accounts, and I'm just one little tiny peon that has to be straightened out. The evil one is trying to discourage you in this. Hey, I'm not giving it all, Emily. Huh? I'm not giving it all, honey. I'm excited. I'm looking for the day. I'm looking forward to the day when that thing is back up and the links are there and you go to it and it shows 5025.43 or whatever. Then I will feel complete once again. I feel like I got my head cut off here, right? Leave me in a mess. So when it reappears, it'll be SJCC, okay, which is really sticks to your mind, doesn't it? Right, which is what it should have been in the first place instead of getting all finagled. But the good news is that it's eminently fixable. The bad news, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's okay, CSM. You know what? Because the net effect of it is going to be the same. And whether this means that we have to run this out to December, then so be it. I don't care, right? What's worth doing is worth doing right. Yeah, well, you can. Good luck, Trog, dealing with their giving and donations department. Go ahead, man. See how you do over there. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's all working. Right. See how it works out for you. Super jumbo chocolate chips. That's pretty good, right? I mean, it's like you couldn't have gotten the right one in the first place. I guess the person just picked the first thing that came. Well, there's only one of these in the world, so it must be this one, right? There's only one St. Joseph Church. There must be 5,000 of them. No, I didn't get my coffee, Dave. No. Well, like I said, it'll straighten out. We're just in a suspense situation. I'm waiting until the new site appears. I will let Shimei know about that. She can verify. I will take a screenshot when it's up, and as it slowly starts to fill up with the money. All right, as it slowly starts to give up, get the money back in. So, am I smiling? Yeah, I'm smiling, right? Because this is it's time. That's all we got. The news is more depressing than ever. I guess not if you're a Ravens fan today, right? Man, what a curb stomping on the... What's up, Chef? What a curb stomping on the Seahawks, right? I mean, wow, that's got to be like the worst beating in Pete Carroll's history there as a head coach at USC or at Seattle. I don't know. The Ravens were on all cylinders. So, guys, please bear with me. It might be 2 weeks. It might even be 18 days. We just have to be patient. But as it fills up, here's what I'll do. As it starts to fill up again, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will post community posts as we start to fill back up again, so everybody feels all warm and cozy and right, all happy and everything as they see this cluster F start to be reversed here. So, all right, fair enough. Is that a fair thing to do? Right, so we can see that start to fill up. It'll excite people again. Here we go. Oh, wow, look, it's rising again. That's the money you already put in. But other people will get excited. Oh, wow. Other people will get all excited. Yeah. So that's exactly what we want. It'll work out. We just have to be absolutely positively patient. And we need to hold YouTube accountable, all right? Meaning that we have to make sure that what they have done is absolutely positively correct. That means the right linkage goes in and everything. So I don't have that cute little thing from Shimei that says, they got some St. Joe's in Kentucky, and it's like, really? Isn't that the expression of right church, wrong pew, or something like that? I don't know. So, patience, grasshopper. But we'll have this baby wrapped up one way or another. This sucker's going to come to fruition. All right. But I did want to let you know. So let me just send this quick message. Oh. Texting me saying, I got more money for you. Hold off on your money. Okay, I got too much money right now. All right. Well, it is kind of funny, but it's gonna, it's gonna just be what it is, right? It just, like nothing in my life ever just goes smooth as well. That's a lie. Hey, Rev, a lot of stuff has gone smooth as silk, but what I'll do when we get underway again, I will, post the screenshots as we start to fill back up on the you know, as the money starts to go in on the daily once we get it in. But it can only really go in the extent and the speed of which it went in originally. Don't ask me why. It's just the way. Yeah, it's going to be better on the walk. I'll work out because people say, Rosie, you know, we walked over hot coals to get this thing done, right? This thing was such a bloody mess that ultimately we had to walk over hot coals to get the. And it's going to be that much the sweeter once once it's done and then it's behind us. And Lord, just stop me again if I ever get an idea like this. Well, you'll see the fix underway, Katie. It'll be, I will post, it'll show. Okay, I will post. All right, so you can be kept aware, and we can kind of build the excitement through community posts. Because to me, how you doing, Monkey Boy? To me, there's no sense, you know, starting from zero again, and that it just doesn't make sense, right? Because we're not going to have that level of enthusiasm and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. I'm absolutely positively not going to do that. So, all right, it ain't going to happen. Yeah, get on that horse. That's what I'm saying. So the worst thing I can do is start over and create absolute confusion in Bedlam. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to make sure when it goes live again that we're just about where we left off, and we took a little 2-week break when we went on a cruise ship or something. Hey, Smelly Cat. What are we raising money for? For what we were raising it for is St. Joe's down in Vegas, where I do all the work that I do. I finally found a man last night. Ooh, I found a man. Oh, you found a mantis last night. How cool is that? That's cool. And a albino one. You've had albino ones before, right? Haven't you had albino ones before? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This monkeys and horses. This chat has gone Planet of the Apes. Where can I get a cup of coffee? Are we open down here? I hate this coffee. I guess we can get one down here. Why don't you guys hang loose a minute? And you need to be more careful with here. I got in trouble for where she lives. Stream out, go places. Oh, you mean in my live streams? Be more careful. Yeah. I don't know, honey. I'm pretty non-controversial. I'll be back in a second, guys. Right. Oh, this ain't bad. Shoot, yeah. Los Tres Amigos. Yeah, I can't wait to get down there, but I want to make sure it's a victory run for us. I don't want it to be like a it's terrible here tonight. The weather is just astoundingly poor today, but the good news is Kitchen Stadium is up and it is functional. I'm not sure what tomorrow's weather is going to be, but I will be picking up Tera late morning, so we'll do a quick hello and happen. It'll happen, yeah. YouTube has blocked me for 20 hours. I can't leave comments on posts, but I can on here. I don't know. You know what? 10 years on YouTube, nothing surprises me. Absolutely zero surprises me. Anything that anybody can tell me about YouTube is zero surprise to me. Yeah, the new setup is looking good. I'm happy. I'm happy with the they redirected that. I don't know. I think I've seen that guy before. I don't know. How you doing, sweet pineapple? How you doing? That's funny. The new stadium looks great. I missed you last night, but saw this. I'll tell you what, Crow. You missed a heck of a stream last night. Last night was absolutely, positively classic. In every single way, it was awesome last night. Absolutely awesome. I never had anything like this in 11 years of being on YouTube. I think the problem that's plaguing YouTube right now is they have this tremendous push to be automated. Okay, and in this drive to be automated, they're losing some common sense, what I call the common sense of the human touch. Like anytime a human being needs to interact in the platform, I hate to say it, you're dealing with somebody over in some third world country. You know, I don't know whether they're sitting in Afghanistan or where the hell they are, or Micronesia or something, and they're just, you know, communication is the big first problem. Even when you have somebody in contact like I do, it's still a lot of difficulty. And anytime they look into something, it takes 3 to 4 days to get a reply. I worked about 120 hours. Wow, chef, cool. Wow, it's a lot. Why so early? Because the weather's so terrible. I just want to curl up and go to bed tonight, right? But I won't. What else am I going to do? All right, talk about this BS, and the sooner this gets resolved, the happier I'm going to be. I'm going to be ecstatic. Love your straight self. You cut out the BS. I mean, I try to put things as straightforward as I can. You know, and I'm already on the record because Shimei alerted me, you know, 8 days ago or something. And then on that basis, YouTube told me everything. Yeah, we'll just, you know, everything will be all right. We'll get it squared away. And then, you know, you get the message back, this may not be the news that you wanted to hear, but okay, right? So it's never the news you want to hear. It's I can guarantee you, it's never ever the news that you want to hear. That's the only absolute constant in the whole process. So we're going to have to be patient. A gentleman never tells. That's it. We're going to have to be patient and just see things through. It's raining so much here. What a bloody mess today. But Kitchen Stadium is standing up very well. That's the important thing. So what we have to do is just push onward and upward and just get this turkey landed as soon as we possibly can. So Like I say, the worst part about me is that the worst part about this whole situation is it terribly breaks the momentum that we had, and that's going to be it's going to be hard to replace that. So I think only with showing screenshots or whatever that it's going to be the only way to try to sort of build it up again. But who knows? I don't know. The beauty of hair under those wigs. Yeah, but who wants to grow? You know, who wants to right go through all that kind of stuff? I always like wigs. The tremendous amount of hours. Yeah, 120 hours is a lot of time. That's a lot of working. So, I don't know. One or two fundraisers going on. There are two other fundraisers going on. Thank God I'm a millionaire. Yeah, but there's only one that counts, and there's only one that's had to climb the mountains that we've had to climb here. Only one. There's only one we've had to climb, and that's the one. That's the one right here. All right, that's it. This is the only one that counts, right? The only one that counts is right here because it's been the most painful for me to do. Yeah, 120 hours is a lot after a 120-hour work week. Well, it's just I hope the money's good anyway. Oh, that's not a bad cup of coffee over there. What time they close it? Yeah, it's 4, so they close at 5. But it's not bad. Yeah, I'm in early tonight. That's right, Alex. This is the only fundraiser that counts. This is the only one that's been plagued with drama, plagued with adversity, plagued with YouTube screw ups and everything else. What are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If I controlled the world, but it says no more wire coat hangers and less wigs. I don't know. I was never a big Joan Crawford fan, feeling her best work was in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Right. I think that was her best work. I always thought, no offense, I always thought she was a bit manly looking. I don't know. Just seemed very mannish to me, her face. But I don't know, people liked her for some reason. She got tagged as sex pot in the 30s, and I don't know, I just kind of rolled my eyes and, okay, right, all right, boys, have at it. Right? I'm like, all right, boys, have at it, go for it, do it, right, go, have at it. Trog the movie was her greatest role. I liked Betty Jet. I didn't like any of it. The money is good right now. It's harvest time and make up for the pitiful summer we have. Hey, you got to strike while the iron's hot. You definitely have to strike while the iron is hot. No doubt about that. Her daughter was a trip. Well, it's a lot of times when you have these Hollywoodites, and the family tends to kind of suffer under, number one, you have a lot of kids that are lost in the shadows of their parents. That's one thing. That's a big thing. That's why a lot of kids just can't cope, right? Your channel keeps on glitching. Sunset Hugger, we've never seen you before in here, so I don't know what's going on. The channel seems like it's working okay for me. It might be a YouTube thing. Good evening, and the people in the chat as well. Good evening, EJ. How are you? Good to see you. Very nice to see you. Yeah, the channel looks fine. That's why I really take the absolute word of the people that I know on here. Beloved Crow, couldn't watch her after I learned what she did to Debbie Reynolds. What did she do to Debbie? Oh, Elizabeth Taylor? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Hugger. It's the first time we've ever seen you in the chat, so I'm going to take the word of the people that are here on the daily. As I said, no offense to you, but you have to put your chips down where you know there's value, dude. So, hello, Sabo Cats. So I will say that we have been glitching a bit lately. Oh, Eddie Fisher, yeah. Who I didn't think Eddie Fisher was like. What's that? The Coach Parade was fun to see. That's really cool. Look like Eddie Fisher from Debbie Reynolds. I don't know. I thought Eddie Fisher was kind of just a weird looking dude, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm never really into anything. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She stole Carrie's dad. Kelly, you can Google's your friend. Allergic to the meds. Talk about who's allergic to meds. Who's popping on my way to bed. Been catching replays. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? How are you? Carrie and Debbie, we're so close. Well, it's always like somebody gets porked in the end, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. Yep, I think that was the worst beating in Pete Carroll's coaching history today. At the hands of the Ravens, causing internet problems on this. Yeah, they might be, Linda. So that's what I said to, I said, no offense, Sunset, but I've got to go with the people I go with. I know you're not a bot. So, I got to go with the people that I see on the daily. So I'm not trying to be offensive or anything. Carrie and Harrison Ford were pretty close, I heard. I couldn't believe she died. Kelly, I'm only pulling your leg, honey. I know. I like to pull your leg. You like to pull mine. Right, so, we both have had our legs pulled so much here. Right. But I don't know. The Ravens were on fire today. The defense was astounding. I mean, we're talking about a Seattle team that came in at 5-2 or something, and left with their heads in their hands. Right. Judy Garland's younger daughter. She welcomed the divorce as the fighting finally stopped. She had peace and quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna have something simple, D. I'm just going to have some noodles tonight. I mean, the weather's lousy. We really can't do any chooching. I don't know when it's going to clear off. Yeah, I'm sorry, Crypt America. The Hawks got their tail feathers pinched. I'm going to have rice. Cool. They had their tail feathers clipped today by a Ravens team that just looked overpowering today. I mean, you had the bus running it into the end zone. I mean, you had guys going wild there. Yeah, you can't always win, but you always want to back your team, right? I mean, that's the important thing. They'll get it straightened out. Never count a Pete Carroll team out. And of course we can do. I Amanda Hug and Kiss is always ready to offer up the latest sacrifices. She sits in her warm, comfortable designer chair there in her accoutrement in the lovely environs of Atlanta, Georgia. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How has Santa Rosa been wet? Wet today, Lou. Raining. Yeah, Amanda's on her settee with her fine accoutrement. Oh, hives are awful. You need to get yourself some Claritin or something. That'll knock that crap back. Oh, singing in the rain. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tomorrow is another day, of course. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. I miss the Shine Shack. Yeah. Shine Shack's a Shine Shack. We got Tera coming up. That's going to be exciting. I took some Benadryl. Benadryl ain't going to do it, honey. You need Claritin or Zyrtec or something like that. Do 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 do. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm singing in the rain. Eddie Fisher, you rat. Yes, Clockwork Orange. I could say a lot about that movie. That movie was very shocking. I think first time I saw it was like 1985. All right, take care, Chef. Get some rest. No, it's too rainy. I told Bobby, forget it. Bobby would have bailed anyway. He was, I'm not coming over. It's raining. Bobby's a fair weather feeder. Right. He only wants to come over when it's fair weather. Well, I thought Clockwork Orange, it had a very shocking opening, a little bit of the Ultra V, and right. I mean, it was just a weird movie. And that's when I thought Stanley Kubrick is really, this guy's really something, right? This guy's either psychotic or he's a genius, right? One or the other, I don't know. But that was a movie that really put him on the map, right? It's too weird for me. It's just, I don't want this movie that opens with some woman being molested. And it's like, come on, dude. I mean, can we not elevate the art a little bit, right? I mean, that just, wow. I mean, it's just brutal, just absolutely brutal. Yeah, it was shocking. It was art at its best. I don't know. I guess so. It's a fine line, I guess. I don't know. Did I enjoy it? No, I didn't really enjoy it. Just when you go on to Saw 10, good Lord. I hope never. One half of one Saw movie was enough for me, in the weirdo hospital with the green walls and the flashing neon lights that were flickering, and that was enough for me. I'm Mr. Ray. Come on down to 2223 North Avenue in Baltimore and get yourself a hair weave. This is a hair weave. It will not come off. This is a hair weave. You can swim in it and shower. Go under the water. This will not come off. So come down to Mr. Ray's in Baltimore and see us today for your custom hair weave. I can't compare Kubrick to Slash. I don't know. I'm not that over the top about Stanley Kubrick, or I don't know, right? I don't know. Everclear. What kind of movies do you like? I like I like Hacksaw Ridge and stuff that's based on history. The Longest Day, and just Grapes of Wrath, and stuff that's kind of based in history. Classics. Yeah, the old Mr. Ray. I'm Mr. Ray. Come on down North Avenue in Baltimore. It will not come off. Yeah, that's the rain. Lord, I hope we don't have another. Hey, Margie. How you doing, honey? Welcome in. We have a little temporary suspension in our fundraising effort here. And you've been a big donor. I just want to tell you, YouTube thought that they could fix the problem internally, but we're required to start another one over. Then they'll transfer the money, and they had the wrong website linked on it. So they were aware of it. Shimei told me 8 days ago. I alerted them. They thought they could fix it internally. The good news is everything is going to transfer over. The bad news, it might take a week or two, and then we'll have to restart it to $5,025.43 level. So nothing will be lost except valuable time and momentum, and that's the thing that irritates me the most, is the momentum. Hey, Amelia, how you doing? Shawshank Redemption was good. It was good. I'm not ready for. Listen to this. We're already putting Kitchen Stadium to the test, right? What is it saying? When it rains, it pours. Green Mile was good. The Green Mile was very good. This mean there isn't any donations for this now? No, it means that they're there, but they have to be put into the right place. YouTube said we need time to transfer it over. It can only be transferred at the speed at which it went in. So what I'm going to do is show screenshots showing it rising up. I won't start the fundy again until we get back to the level of last night, which was $5,025.43. You will see that when we go live again as the total where we left off. But we have to be patient to let them do their thing. It was something that Shimei alerted me. I alerted them. They thought that they could get it squared away. So evidently it's too hard for their systems. So we will be back and rolling, but it's going to take some time. Grab your umbrella. Winter Rancho Kitchen Stadium. It's one of a kind, isn't it? It's one of a kind. Have a Guy Fawkes night, SA 5th of November. What's that? Fireworks everywhere. I don't know. Carrie Fisher, I can hardly remember. I remember her in some things. How long do you think that cover? It's going to last a long time. Yeah, I'm very mad about them. The worst thing is the momentum that we were rolling. So it's going to take this break to get it the right way, and then so that's why I took down the donation link. I don't want anybody putting more money in right now until we've got everything where it needs to be to hit go again. All right, that will come. We just have to be patient. So I will post as it starts to fill up. Don't need to call Noah with the Ark. Certain current actors remind me on the actors of the Golden, Anthony Hopkins and Morgan Freeman. I think Anthony Hopkins is a very classic actor. Very classic actor. I can't really think of. I think Liam Neeson is a very classic actor. Trying to think of who else. I think Pierce Brosnan is a very classic actor. Yeah, the clock's reset itself automatically. I watched over. Yeah, look at what time it is. It's already getting rain. I watched over in the stand. Well, I might have to suspend my road trip a week or so till everything is all in place. So I don't know. I'm waiting to hear on getting set up so that the money can start to be transferred in. Will the money go to their outreach? I know Father is also. Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, you will see it. You will see it over there. I'm not asking people for dime one till they see with their own eyes. It's there and it's going. Hey, how you doing, Antonia? What's up? That's why I'm stopping it right now. I'm going to get this. I'm not going to. I want to make sure when we go this time that there's no more BS. There's no more glitching. All right. I assumed when Shimei told me 8 days ago, and then we contacted YouTube, that it was something that they would be able to take care of. So thankful it's not raining cats and dogs, snakes. I don't know. It's terrible. It just comes in fits and starts here, so I don't want to be walking around. I don't have an umbrella. I don't have an umbrella. Kim Darby. That puts fresh drinking water through the fence. Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, it stopped all of a sudden. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to clear up for tomorrow. Right. So I'm hoping, when Tera lands, that everything's going to be all good. Send you a Scottish umbrella. No lightning rod. And Red Dragon, exact remake of the Manhunter from the 80s. So I like classic movies. That's what I really enjoy. That's what I enjoy. Anything with Jimmy Stewart in it. It's just a great one, right? And everything from the Glenn Miller story to what was a movie about B-52 Command or something like that. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Pair of Loch Ness Monster slippers. I thought about you when I looked at them. Why would you thinking about that, right? Yeah, guess who's coming to dinner? A Patch of Blue. It's pretty good. In the heat of the night. Rod Steiger, always the pawnbroker. There was some cool stuff. What's up, Naomi? How you doing, honey? How are you? I could send you. No, I don't want any Loch Ness paraphernalia, Dave. I don't want any Loch Ness paraphernalia. Boy, I can't believe it's getting dark. Dark, dark, dark. What happened for your OG mods? People move on, are changing. These are my OG mods. I've had my OG mods since 2019 when I went solo. These are my OG mods. These are the OGs. These are my OGs. Scottish Saren, almost day one. Cheryl's been about 2 years. Shimei's been about, I think, about 2 years. Got old school. When Jen, should I make another? Don't do anything until you see us back up to level where we left off. Okay, that's why I'm not putting any links up. I'm not putting anything up until we're leveled up where we were. I'm not gonna have confusion reign. Rosie raising pasta consumption drove Jen away. I don't know. Jen just couldn't take it anymore, right? She just, right. I can't see it. Jen enjoys drama more than, she likes to mix it up with some of the drama community and stuff. Yeah, Jen, yeah. Plus, she said her job hours changed and everything else, so. She had been here a long time. Mouse Toes is good. She pops in once in a while. She's working, I think, full time. So she is working full time. So that's consuming a lot of her effort. I haven't seen Mouse Toes. She came in, I think, about 2 weeks ago. Look at this miserable weather. Right? We don't have our usual viewing. I mean, in a way, I'm kind of sad that winter's coming. Work gets in the way. She's a superwoman. Right. What movies are like? I like the kung fu movies, martial art. What are the words? What are the worst? All those Chinese kung fu movies and all that stuff that would be out of synchronization and all that crap. All that kind of stuff. Oh. Yeah, Mouse Toes is awesome. We got Ronnie. I don't know. I think Ronnie's maybe. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Ronnie's maybe been a year. Maybe. I'm not sure. You always like Mouse Toes. Mouse Toes is big into prepping and canning, and she does a great job. I like all the King Kong movies. I remember watching those Kung Fu on TV in the early. Remember all the David Carradine movies, right? My weather's really lousy, Brad. It just started raining tonight. It's kind of yucky, but hopefully Tera's going to bring some nice weather with her. Hopefully she'll be bringing some really nice weather. Oh. Yeah, Ronnie, how long have you been moderating about it? Yeah, the David Carradine, the Kung Fu. Right. They were kind of classic. You know, I love all the spaghetti westerns. I had to unsub Jewel Rancid or whatever, and I couldn't take it. Yeah, I don't know. It's turned down pretty cold here. Yeah, I don't know, Diane, according to you. Right. YouTube is under constant attack. If it's not sunspots, it's Russian hackers. If it's not that, it's incompetent people that work there, that write checks with their mouths that they can't cash, right? Common theme. Problem with YouTube is they try to do too much with too little. They just want to keep cutting their overhead, cutting the number of people. Just they want to use AI as much as possible. But sometimes AI, it might respond to you and you don't even know what's going on, right? Russian hackers sending out solar flares. I mean, you better believe that these big companies, they're exploiting every bit of AI that they can use, but AI is not infallible, right? Who even knows if I talk to a real person or not, right? Right? Who knows? I mean, I don't know when I'm chatting back and forth in my little chat. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to. Right. Everything is like a learning episode for them. They can throw it into a database. Well, if this ever comes up again, we just pull that out, right? Well, we already dealt with this before, right? So all they do is keep accumulating knowledge, and building it up, building it up, and building it up. So. But meanwhile, you're caught in the middle of all this crap, right? So you don't know if you're talking to a person or you're talking to a robot, right? Is there a full letter to rain washes? Is there a full letter to rain washes a small gap? Maybe. What does that mean? I'm hoping to buy my lost wool gap winter coat. Wait, some old coach one was bad, like you said. Well, there you go. I don't know, Amelia. Based on what's going on these days, I'd say YouTube's net days are somewhat numbered now. When you can't handle simple stuff, it makes me really worried how you're going to fend off attack from these vicious, slobbering hackers that just have sharp metal teeth and everything else, right? That would be my guess. So we're going to go down the tubes. All right. I just think it will clean. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're real smoggy. One of the stream that plays Art Bell reruns had holes over the Art Bell. After his death, it was really spooky. East of the Rockies, call 1-800-224-2699. West of the Rockies. Yeah, something will come along, Amelia. They overplay their hand, right? I mean, it's just, I can't say that things have gotten worse, but I've just noticed I've been on here almost completing 10 full years. And it's just been, you can't count on anything that YouTube tells you. I guess that's my biggest takeaway. You can't count on anything that YouTube tells you. That's the bottom line. Because there's too many cooks stirring the broth and everything. Ravens kicked ass again. Destination unknown. It was worse than the butt kick. I think that was the worst beating that Pete Carroll ever took as the head coach of any football team from high school onward. Facebook's getting. I don't know. It's just we're in this transitional period where we vest all this faith in AI, and it just crunches up and spits out people like me. Stuff that you would think was incredibly human easy for a human to do. Right, fix this website, right, or get the right one. No, we can't do that. Their dog robot yet. I'm not sure. Organizing my writing. That was hooked after reading the first paragraph from AI. Well, at that point, Trog, is it your work or is it theirs, right? And therein lies the big problem. You know, I've written a 400-page book, but I don't think it's going to be going into AI. Yeah, Shimei is Superwoman. She is. I mean, she's doing her Bible stuff. She's a high-ranking state official, and she still finds time to do all this and be a minister, an ordained minister. Yes. David Carradine, yes, I'm playing with creating AI images. The bullying here is the Wild West. I don't know, Amelia. I guess since I went solo, I haven't had to, I've stayed pretty much out of drama and all that stuff. So I haven't really been a party to anything. Was David Carradine martial art? Yes, he was a martial artist. Yeah. I've been praying for more. Well, I'm reasonably well educated, Trog. I'll handle my own stuff. I had to run out the shirt show, aka all fake ass media, and just live my life to the best of my ability. Well, there you go. There you go, destination unknown. I think it's driving us in a world where you just have to count on yourself. There's no other stuff. Please tap the like button this evening. We make lemonade out of lemons tonight. So we're not going to be undaunted. We're going to roll forward. We're going to smash over whatever obstacles are in our way. I don't care if it takes time. We got time. We'll invest the time. But I'll be doggone at the end of the day if we're not going to do it the right way. That's the deal. Ooh, yeah, I didn't know David Carradine. You know, his father was a famous, he was in the Grapes of Wrath. He was Tom. What's up, KO? How you doing? His father was in the Grapes of Wrath. I think his name was Tom. Tom, you better light on out of here. You know, if they find out that you killed a man, it's going to come down. It's going to be bad for all of us. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, please tap that like button tonight. 2009. Yeah, this will be blessed. Keep the faith. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put up community posts as the money comes back in. So I don't know how you give so much of yourself. You're wonderful, and I admire you. Who, me? Or Shimei? You mean Shimei, not me. Shimei's awesome. Shimei sets the standard. Yeah. She does it up. Yeah, I'm nothing compared to her. She's Superwoman. I couldn't do all that she does. I barely dragged my bones out of bed. Carradine passed in 2009. Okay. Understood. Understood. No, I don't think so, Cindy. I just wish I was running YouTube. I don't do a lot, Amelia. You guys do it. You put up with all this nonsense all the time. Right? Putting up with all this crap all the Tara is going to be a nice break tomorrow. She's going to be a nice break tomorrow. I personally like Jerry Springer myself. He was always good for a laugh. I'm not sure, Monkey Boy. I gotta get this thing straightened out with YouTube. Once it's back on and it gets filled up again, then I can figure it out. I'm just really up in the air right now. I was hoping to be down there to help out for, Thanksgiving. I just don't know. It still might be a go, but right now I have to concentrate on Tera and make sure she has a good time. I'll keep you posted. Get YouTube. I wish I could. That's Amelia. You know what? Right? You know what that is? That's idiot work. That's not fit for. Right? That's. It's a person of low intelligence that can stand there and that. One thing I am is incredibly patient. You're never going to beat me. I mean, I'll outlast anybody. I don't care if I have to walk over hot coals for 3 weeks with YouTube. This thing will be done, man, and it will reach the finish line in a whole mess of good stuff right at the end. I don't care. One thing I have is an incredible amount of patience, especially when dealing with red tape. Uh-oh. Well, Nino, I don't know, honey. But when you push paperwork for years and deal with red tape, man, you live for that stuff, right? I'm not going to be worn down. I'm not going to. We will emerge victorious. Pouring here too. You're amazing. And going well. Oh, Angus. Look at my pride. I jumped right in when I saw Angus. Like, oh, you do so much. Oh, that must be me. Gotta be me. See? See the flow of human nature right there? Right. Oh, it's gotta be me. Right, it's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. Simpleton and free. I gotta be me. Whether I'm right. Do 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 do. Narcissistic people usually meet their own end, right? I mean, they usually end up with no friends, no nothing. So, I'm really metal detecting. Yeah, EJ, we'll be back to the metal detecting. We got a little void to fill here, right? I mean, while we have this pause in the intermission here on the fundraiser, probably halfway is a good point to take that too. I'm a big cuddle of love, a big hunk of burning love. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thanks, Crow. I got a right to be down to the ground, right? Let us burning love, burning love. The trick is life has so many harsh stuff to kick at. We're dealing in a computer age. We're living. No, I've never done magnet fishing. We're living in a time where we have less and less control over our environment, right? We live at the behest of waiting on YouTube, and then they still send you the same. They still send you the same thing. Well, thank you, Kale. They still send you the same thing. Like, we're due to the pandemic, we're still personnel constrained. Be patient, right? I think you just heard one thunder here, Stanley, you talking. Ooh. No, I don't think we got thunder, but it's not cold. It's 64 degrees, so it's a warm rain. The weather will break soon enough. It'll get cold. It will get cold. It will get cold. Do 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 do. It will get chilly. December is usually the coldest. Not maybe like in the straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this, Amanda, because I have to sit in the dark here. So, well, thank you for the compliment. Good life. I spent the first 5 years on YouTube and heavily in drama, and like one of the founding cornerstones of the boy at the bottom of YouTube and stuff. But you can only do that for so long, right? You can only host every Wednesday and Saturday. I hosted panels, had 10 people on, and it just it's hard to keep sane in that type of environment, right? It's hard to keep sane in that type of environment. And in April of 2019, I just made the decision to go solo, and I've never regretted it. I've always enjoyed it. I like to travel a lot. I like to show stuff, right? I like to go places, do things, explore. I do enjoy metal detecting, vintage audio, and all that stuff. So, but you guys have to understand, it's been a year of transition, obviously, for me, and detransition. And although I try, although I try to keep my emotions in check and everything, it's still a really big emotional roller coaster for me to be on. After basically, I don't know, 15 years or something. I mean, it's not an easy transition. But what I refuse to do is come on and make coin and make excuses and to share the downside of emotionally what I go through and things like that. Right? People don't sign on to hear that. So I choose to just deal with it. Yeah, I'm doing good, Trog. I mean, but I don't reveal everything on here. I have a lot of, there's a lot of animosity that comes my way that you don't see. But you have to deal with it, right? I didn't expect it would ever be an easy path, but I've never been lacking in courage to do what my heart tells me to do. I don't need I don't live my life by polls and consensus of what do you think I should do or whatever, right? I mean, if you live your life seeking the approbation and the consent of other people, you're not going to be a very happy person. So, right, right. I've reached a point in my life where I thought I have to answer to one authority, and that's it. Everything else is secondary in my life. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, thank you. It's an authentic life. I have to deal with the ups and downs, right? I mean, you get something good going along, and it just seems like it just gets smashed, right? Getting this funding going, and uh, yeah, thank you, Shimei. You're sweet, honey. I always know you're there. You really helped me out in the beginning when we tried to get YouTube straightened out on this fundraiser stuff. You cared enough to check stuff, and you know, it just told me that we have such little control over what, despite our best efforts and things like that, we still, it's not a perfect world. So I really appreciate that, Shimei. I have people that have been wonderfully supportive of me. You've been one of them. You've taken a real solid interest in what goes on here. The second there's ever been a problem, you haven't hesitated to contact me, and this fundraiser thing is no different. And I am very, very appreciative for that. Some of us overthink, then guess what the others are going through. Well, we care about people on here, right? If you ever come on YouTube and you think that you're going to make a fortune, or you're going to be a social media star, you know what happens to your thinking? You start playing another person's game, right? You start living in another person's shoes. You lose your authentic self at that moment because you start to gear what you want to do to fit what you think people want to see, or you think that they enjoy seeing. And as a result, you never get a chance to build on your own authenticity. You never get a chance where people can experience the real you. Yes, it's a much slower road. It's a grinding way, right? But people enjoy seeing the real stuff that you go through. They participate, they co-share in things that are going on, like right now, trying to get this funding back on track again. They're right there, right? Right? Yeah, I have wonderful friends here, right? And they have tremendous faith in me that one way or another, They know when you put that line below all those figures and all those days and you add it up, it's going to come up to 10K, and they know it, right? They don't care how long it takes. They don't care what mountains we got to go over. They're like, you know what, Rosie? While I'm climbing the mountain, I can look out the side once in a while and enjoy the views, right? And maybe have a laugh or two along the way. So if you ever build a YouTube channel and you think, thank you, Sabo Cat, and you think that you're going to strike it rich, or you're going to be, look at the way that people get terminated on YouTube, because they push the envelope to such a point that it becomes, it just becomes toxic to people. Right, it creates an addictiveness to people that they want to see other people in their misery and stuff. And I didn't start YouTube to do that. I started YouTube so you could see me in my misery. All right. Right. I've got enough freaking problems. I don't need to put the spotlight on anybody else, right? I got this, right, every step of the way, right? Let them, and not Stincast the first time. Well, it's what makes it real. It's what makes it followable. The thing about here is when I go live, people show up and they know they're not going to hear drama. They know they're not going to hear a rant. They know they're not going to hear somebody torn down. Yep. Or any of that stuff. So, okay. Hold on a minute. Ooh. Hold on a minute. Somebody's sending me some love. There we go. All right, there we go. Hello, Alan. I'm so fascinated with your complexities. So, Alan, we're on a little bit of hiatus while YouTube gets this thing straightened out there. Evidently, they believe that there was just one St. Joseph in the world, so it's going to take time. Van commentary should get, so please bear with it. It might take a couple weeks, but we will be underway. Has helped me through my depression and anxiety. Well, that's a really good thing. I can't tell you how many people over the years have told me, you know, Rosie, you got me through COVID because you were still traveling and going places. Or all the mornings when I used to do a live at 5 a.m. and people would be like, oh, I have one bright spot to laugh about in the morning, and I know when I click it on and watch your morning video, I'm going to laugh and smile, even though you're a goof and dancing around your kitchen and stuff. Do you know how good that makes you feel? Right? Do you know how good that makes you feel? It just makes you want to continue doing what you're doing, because, guys, to be honest with you, we can look outside our windows and see how shitty the world is right now. Right? So my thought was, why come to a place where people shovel more shit, right? And heap up the abuse and all that, right? It's right. How you doing, Cindy? How you doing, honey? Cindy, I was thinking maybe like Tuesday or Thursday, whichever would be more convenient. We've had to just temporarily hold up the fundraiser while YouTube figures out there's more than one St. Joseph in America. So bear with the program. You'll see it. The money will be transferred over and we'll be underway again. The worst part is we lost the momentum of what we were doing. But Cindy, you've been a big part of that, and I appreciate that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very, very appreciative. So everybody's been great. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to continue, right, you can't, here's the bottom line, guys. You can't build up anything if you're tearing down. You can't build up by tearing down. Okay, it's just the nature of it. St. Joe's in San Francisco. That's good. Well, evidently there's only one in America, right? So, all right. So some genius in YouTube, right? Right. Anyway, that's my thought, right? We need only look at our doors to see how lousy things can be. I took my dog and me on a 2-month trip from the UK to Portugal and slept in my car. Never drove. Good life. That's great. See those little conquests in life? That's a big one, right? If it was me, I would have had a head-on collision. They would have canceled my auto insurance in one day. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Yeah, just bear with me. It might take a couple weeks, but we'll be on track. So. Might take a bit, but we'll get it on track. We had a good run and we're not done. Yeah, Ronnie. But I hope we can keep the momentum going. I mean, it'll be an exciting day when we're underway again. So I don't know what it's going to do with it. If our final date will be the same or not. I don't know. Oh, let's just say I'd already booked the hotel and we'll just have to see how it plays out. The fundraiser was, I don't know, you were, yeah, I was having a good time. Your end is good. It is getting dark, William. It's, we have to contend now with daylight savings time. But the only thing I can promise you, my friends, is at the end of it all, when all is said and done, there will be 10K in the bag, and that will be it. So whatever, whatever it takes. Who's in charge? If you don't know, then you're the problem. That's it. Well, you ought to ask YouTube that, right? Right. Everybody's got a different opinion about the simplest stuff. Can you do this? Oh, that was an unprecedented question. We never had this before. Really? Right. We got to shoot that up the chain, right? Yeah, Kitchen Stadium. Thank you, Cindy. How wonderful, Kitchen Stadium. Thank you, sweetie. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. Whereas you and I would be able to push one button and we would fix the problem. Nobody's allowed to. Do you ever, the one thing I know about YouTube, nobody is allowed to do anything without somebody above it. Now, you can give somebody a strike on a channel, right? But I'm talking about stuff, what do I call it? Administrative stuff, right? Everything is always, I need to check with the internal team. I'm going to have that engraved on my headstone, right? I need to check with my internal team, God. Right? You think you could just fix the website? I've got to check my internal. No, it doesn't leak. I've got to check my internal team. Yeah, Kitchen Stadium was sinking down, guys. I mean, you have to imagine that thing stayed up for 23 months. And you know what? Those tents are designed for a weekend at most. They're not designed to be up year-round in the raging winds and heavy rains and the heat and all that stuff. So, this is better quality. The one that Cindy bought is better quality than the one that I originally put up. You could tell instead of the poles just going together, they had a screw thread on them, so it really joins them nice, right? They're not going to separate because of wind or anything like that. So Cindy was really sweet. She also gave me the banner that hangs up there. I mean, you talk about above and beyond, right? If you go to check with somebody, but I mean, just it's like nobody has any authority. Everything just gets, it's like writing a ticket and you just throw it in the pile. And you got one person there that's like a short order cook. Okay, here's the next one. Throw it on the clip. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. A burger, some fries, fish sandwich. Hey, Barry. Right. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. That banner sets the tone. Yeah, it does. Banner sets the tone for the whole place. So I'm very, very appreciative of Cindy for her thoughtfulness. She's entertained me at her home. I got to meet her wonderful mother and her husband. And hopefully this week, Tara and I will be able to go up and enjoy. Tara, I will be picking her up from the airport tomorrow in late morning. We'll do a quick welcome. I'll do up a quick welcome video, and then we'll just give her some time to get established here. Yeah, her husband Len is he's awesome. I mean, he's an East Coaster. He talks to almost as much as I do, which is great, right? So we had so much stuff to talk about. If anybody ever, thank you, Trog. I don't know about that. All right, I helped myself to that food then. Well, you think I'm a dummy? I'm going to go up there the way she cooks and not help myself, right? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just amazing, just fantastico. So you'd have to be a dummy not to be up there taking care of. Thank you, Trog. Please hit that thumbs up button, that like button if you're coming in. Let's roll over the hump of this problem. Let's laugh adversity in the face, and let's keep moving forward, okay? Let's keep moving forward. I wish we got rain in Phoenix. Well, Adam, you'll get it soon enough. I'm not much on the rainy season, right? Yeah, so please tap that like button and let's laugh in the face of adversity. We're still having a good hangout tonight. I do so enjoy spending time with you every day. I mean, today I could have curled up in a ball and just, did a 2-minute video and just be done with it. But, you know, you help me more than I help you, right? Left my place littered with beer cans and peanut wrappers. I wouldn't have me in your house. Whatever, right? It is dark, but we're okay. We got a little bit of light here. Let's let that, there we go. We got a little bit more light there. We'll be all right. We got enough light here. Okay, it looks like maybe it's getting a little windy, which maybe indicates that we're going to start clearing off here. All right, I hope so. I hope so. Give me a coffee too. Dude, I was surprised, Adam. This is the first time I went. Now it was $4. I'm not going to kid you guys. And by the way, I'm going to keep the super chat and super sticker button off. Okay. Right, I said I got just as much skin in the game as you guys do, so I'm not gonna put that on until the fundraiser's done, and I don't care if it waits till the cows come home. Okay. All right, I'm just putting it out there. I don't give a. Okay, it stays off until everything is until the fundraiser's over, and that's it. I'm good in life. I'm happy. Right, so you guys know how cheap I am. Keep rolling, bro. You shouldn't be penalized, or you. Well, no, I'm not being penalized. I'm just saying I'm not going to ask people to kick my money my way. Right when I'm in the middle of a fundraiser, I'm perfectly patient. I'm good, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. I'm all good to go. I got noodles tonight. I got shrimp. I'm aces. All right. I got belly's full. I got beer. We're golden, man. We are golden. We are golden. I remember I'm in this with you guys. I chucked five bills of my own into this thing. So yeah, I have a rooted interest in seeing this thing to completion. That's for sure. Do. Food and beer is good. Who could ask for more? Yes. Well, we got to be economical. We got to make a buck stretch. There's more important things than me out there. That's for doggone sure. So, like I said, I'm a person with an infinite amount of patience. So, nothing's going to deter me. Nothing's going to break my stride. Do. I love that song. Ain't nothing going to break my stride. Do. Yeah, food and beer. What more do you want? I got a roof that doesn't leak. Mattress that's reasonably lumpy and right. Get back to your house to see the new tent. Yeah, we'll go about 15 more minutes and then we'll roll back because there's nothing that we can really do today. I thought maybe the wind would be kicking in and clearing off. I'm not sure, Nino. I got more kneelers to cover. I got bigger projects to do at the local resurrection parish here. I still got that video to get myself a massage. You know, in my life, I've never had one. Rosie wants the food fundraiser back, and we have a music night as part. The problem is I can't tie when you're doing a YouTube donation stream as opposed to a super chat or super sticker. When you're doing something that's dedicated to a cause, it doesn't tie in with like Prism, where we have the music and all that. So yeah, I've never had a massage before. Yeah. So as much as I wanted to have a music night, yeah, I might have a spa night when this is all done. Clear blue sky when you did that. And yeah, that's why I wanted to get it done yesterday, Kale. I might get a massage. I'm probably have to go on a retreat and go hang out with some monks and right, bang some gongs or something. I don't know. get myself all right. What are you doing? I don't know. I just saw this guy doing it. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm doing what you're doing. Well, why are you doing what I'm doing? Who in the hell knows what they're doing around here, right? You? Don't ask me. I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. Okay. Right. All right. Let me get my car out of valet parking. I'll see you guys later. Smoke a bowl. I won't live in Scotland if you like that weather, Kale. Oh, you do like that weather. That's right. You do like, you know what I mean? Smelly cat. I don't know what I'm doing, honey. I'm going to go out in the middle of the desert. I'm going to unfold a beach chair. I'm just going to sit there and watch the sunset. I'm going to put the camera behind me, live stream, and you guys can just watch me just sit there, right, as the sun goes down. Well, that was meaningful. Rosie, are you okay? Rosie, are you all right? Yeah, we had the change of life, Callie. Right, I'm enjoying my menopause. I love Scotland. That's cool. Kelly's like, yeah, really. Yeah, make a dessert so we can watch the sunset together. That's all I'm going to do. And people are going to watch that live stream and they're going to say, God, it might be here at the park or whatever. They're just going to see a camera set up behind me and they're just going, what is going on? Oh, this is Rosie's meditate. This is where Rosie evens out a little bit here, right? Just bear with the program. I'm having to bloody disconnect my electric cooker. Oh. Kale, you love to see that mist over the moors. I need a date. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Who is Solstice? You mean Fanny Kaplan? I think I saw Fanny Kaplan this morning. People are always trying to stop others from making money. What people? The wires are going to the wall. Look, then the wires are trying. A third of an amp is a lot of juice. I don't, Alan. It could be. I will post community posts that show the live. It'll show it filling back up again. The fundraiser filling back up again. This is, yeah. So that man has went all sideways on me. I play New Age or Pandora when the sun's setting. Yeah, Slugbug, just to get somebody all riled up. What's going on? What are we looking at? Who's sitting in the chair there? That's Rosie. Why? I don't know. I guess we'll just watch them all. Let me get a beer. I'll be right back. Okay. Right. I will keep you posted, Alan. I will keep you posted. This time we're not going to move. This time we're not going to move from jump until everything is perfecto. Every link is correct and everything. I'm not moving from jump until everything's perfect. You going back to? I am going back to the Rancho. Yes. So, Alan, just bear with me. It'll all work out. Yeah, it just made the day very long today, right? Yeah, we got the dark, man. We're in the dark. Wait till I get through. Yeah, hold on tight. It's going to take me a while to build up the excitement again, but we're not going to restart it until it shows that it's back up to the level $5,025.43, which is where we left off. When we get to that level again, we'll put the links up and we'll drive this baby home. Yeah, it seems some people love daylight savings time and others not so much. Hopefully this will be clearing off. I don't know. Crow, are you a snowbird? Oh yeah, good old buzzball. I still got a buzzball in the fridge. I got a massager. Oh, green-nosed kids. I thought Duncan. Oh, that's too funny. Well, the advantage of the fall wind is it seemed like my day was longer and slower today because of it's like we gained an hour. In springtime, I feel like I got my head kicked in. Right. Do 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 do. Don't be touching those electrics yourself, Dave. Unless you know what you're doing. I've never had a problem with YouTube money. I've never had a problem with anything. The only difficulty with YouTube is you got to have the patience of a saint to deal with them. Otherwise, everything always works out in the end. Always works out in the end. But you gotta be patient. But they've never ripped anybody off that I've ever seen or anything. Sometimes people get terminated before their last check comes, but right, I mean, that's not YouTube's problem. Well, I assume, Dave, you have a circuit breaker or something, so you can turn the power on. If you got a circuit breaker, that'll tell you if you got a problem. But you need to have incredible patience. That's the one thing I've learned from YouTube, is that you have to be very, very patient. But if you're patient, it'll all work out in the end. Oh. What is with this lights not turning on? Really? Oh boy, there's our lady. I wonder Hussy does okay, right? I mean, ugh. Those lights should have gone on earlier. Like the rain stopped. Oh, there's the knuckleheads. There they are. You can't see them, but they're here. They're all here. Nice. We're nice and dry here. Ugh. Oh, there go the paper towels. No, 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 no. Ooh. Don't waste those paper towels. All right. Let's get fired up here. New and improved. I still don't have the extension cord for the Angel of Glorious Flight. How nice does this look? Oh, you can't see it. How crazy. Funny. Turn it around. There we go. Hey, Vicky. It's special to make sure they're... Ronnie. I'll be back. I gotta use the head. cats, cats. Cats, 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 cats. How does it look? The kitchen stadium. Oh, let's get this set up. How does it look? Doesn't that look good? It's all neat and clean. Man, I got butterfingers. I'll show you around. We got all the cats here. Look at how neat that is. I'm going to stretch this out. I'm going to get the extension cord, but I'm going to stretch this out so it's nice and flat. Doesn't that look good? It's all beautiful. It's already withstood. Probably have to make a couple rain splits, but it's not going to come down even with the rain. All right, it's already proven that. So it will stay up. Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, thank you, Cindy. Cindy's the one that bought it. So all praise to her. She was the kind one that did it up. Yeah, it was dark. I mean, we got no choice when it's like that. We can be out there on the streets if there's something decent going on. Yeah, you could have a nice revival. Yeah, we'll get a Christmas tree this year, Barry, of course. All right, let me get a few nuts here. We got a beer. Okay. Yeah, it's got floating suspension. Doesn't it look professional? Huh? Doesn't that look pro level cool? Yeah, Cindy Russo was awesome. One day it just showed up. I'm like, hello. And it's so doggone nice. And just perfection, right? Just absolute perfection. The snow to lower. Dave, I don't want to tell you, man. I don't know what's going on over there. Right? Today we all have our crosses to bear today. I got nothing spare in the tank for you, Dave. I'm just being honest, dude. Yo-yo, you're on your own. Oh, you got snow. How cool. How cool, I guess. I don't know. I hate to say that, Dave, but you're on your own, bro. Don't have your lawyer sue me. Kitchen Stadium will continue. Dave, I can't direct you from 8,000 miles away or whatever. I can tell it's clear enough because it's getting cooler. Dave, I don't know what to tell you to do, bro. Oh, here comes a breeze. Let's check the weather for tomorrow. Let us check the weather for tomorrow. You love that sound? Oh, I'm sorry you have a cough, Kelly. Biggest thing to do, the two enemies are wind and water. So you have to make sure that even making a few small slits so that the rain can, so that the rainwater doesn't collect up there. But you got to find out where they're going to be first. And then you can tape around those slits so that they don't open or anything. I don't know, Dave. It sounds like a disaster. Oh, you're a smoker? Okay, well, maybe so. I don't know, honey. All right, let's see. Let's get the big one on here. Come on, dude. Greasy fingers. See, it's 7:30. Can you believe it? It's like the day is so slow, right? That's what I thought. Today is just crawling by. Let's see on your channel. Tiger, what are we doing? You're walking better. Tiger's walking better. It's clear, flex, stable. Yeah, that's exactly it, Crow. You might have wings. You can tell right now, like, the crappy commercials you see on YouTube these days. And it's clear enough, the temperature's dropping, you can tell. I think we're shifting wind. Let's look at the weather. Let's see. Tomorrow we got showers, but then Tuesday everything is good from then on. Yeah, we look good. Till Monday the 13th, so that's good. So Tera arrives tomorrow and the weather will be decent. then hopefully the boss and Janet will be up on Bobby on Wednesday. We get the same kind of weather. Carefree. Tempe. How did the Cardinals do today? We know the worst beating of the day was the Ravens in Seattle. Let's see, the Bengals 14-7 with the 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see what we got. Final today. Chiefs beat the Dolphins. Vikings beat the Falcons. The Saints beat the Bears. The Packers beat the Rams. The Commanders beat the Patriots. The Ravens beat the Hawks. Texans beat the Buccaneers. Browns shut out the Cardinals. Colts over the Panthers. Raiders 30-6 over the Giants. Eagles beat the Cowboys. And the Bengals are up 14-7 early. Yep, and there's your rundown. There's your rundown. Yeah. I enjoyed Yuma because it's close to the border. In Los Algodones, it's a really easy border to go back and forth. Really a good time. And Los Algodones is all geared towards medical, like dental and stuff, so it's all geared towards daytime, so like at 4 o'clock the whole town shuts down. So it's a very safe place to go. Did you see my turkey today? It wouldn't stop hanging around the honey bucket. Hey Slugbug, thank you. Thank you to Cindy Russo. Boy, we just need to stretch that banner out a little bit. And we're good to go. We got to make sure we don't accumulate any rain either. I think Yuma is a cool town because it's on multi-levels. You got the train runs through, you got like a river down there. I've done a few, I did a few videos in Yuma. Lots of snowbirds in Yuma. Yeah, I was down there when there was a lot of snowbirds there. Motorcycle guys like Yuma. There's a really classic motel down there. Three Kings near Yuma. I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. Ooh. The dunes look just like the Middle East. Don't go in the house. Don't need no cat creeping around. Don't need no cat creeping around. Yeah, the cats are taking over. They're bossing me around over here. Yeah, Los Algodones, you have California and Arizona come together right there. And you also have a Native American reservation. Good night, Shimei. Thank you. And, you know, thanks for working with me on getting this fundraiser back on track and everything. You like the black? Yeah, I like the black. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The black. Let's see, how much rain are we going to get tomorrow? That's the real question. Let's look at tomorrow. Oh, by 1 p.m. it's all going to clear off. Yay, so Tera's coming in about 11. So she'll arrive on the sun and she'll leave on the sun. Which is great. Which is great. That's good news. I think Bird was moving a little better today. From what I saw early this morning, I only saw him a couple minutes. But he seemed to be doing better today. Hey Magic Art, how you doing? How are you tonight? What are we doing, Tiger? Huh? We're walking better. We're walking better. All they do is walk around. How can they try to use camels in humid? They couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand the stink. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. Tiger's gonna have a sit down. Yeah, dates are good. Dinner time for us. Be back later. Okay. All right. Thank you, William. Yeah, I'll be having dinner. I'm just enjoying a beer. It's been a tough day today. So. Not the first one I've ever had with YouTube. Won't have to be the last one. Right. Champ, somebody ran into him when he was on his bike. Kind of wrecked his leg up. It looked like it was a little better. I'm just not that hungry tonight. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, one thing's for certain. This baby won't come down. I don't know what camels smell like. Oh, better check that leg out on it. Well, I was worried he might have an internal infection, but he seemed to be doing a little better. I think a full day of rest yesterday really helped a lot. So I think that's like the main thing. A full day of rest. Dinner. I had tuna sandwich for dinner and pumpkin spice coffee. Nice. I don't know. That's a good one, Alan. You always wonder why they had that. Who would have thought camels smelled? I don't know. Tiger and Bird are healing. Angus kisses. Tiger's doing better. We've moved Tiger off of the 21-day disabled list. So that's the good news. We moved Tiger off the 21-day disabled list. That's the very good news. He healed himself. Right? He healed himself. I had 2 pieces of pizza this morning. That was pretty good. I guess I'll have some noodles tonight. Make it easy. The new kitchen stadium. The new and improved kitchen stadium. Yay! Right, I think I'm gonna skip the shrimp tonight and just get right to the main event here. Our inaugural cooking in the new kitchen stadium. I'm so excited to do it, I just can't hide it to tell you. I'm about to lose control when I think about it. The main event. What better way to break in the first night, right? What better way? The main event. Everything's so neat and clean now. I hate to like touch any of it. I swept this thing yesterday. No leaks. We got no leaks. We got no leaks at all. We are solid as a rock. That's it. Solid as a rock. I don't know, Tom. I don't know. I got Tera coming up, so I don't think she's a lot into metal detecting. It's coming up to the good time of year to metal detect because the ground is soft. You know, that really smells bad. I guess camels have bad breath. Ooh. Yeah, Tera will be here tomorrow. She will be here tomorrow, which is kind of lucky. I can't believe it's 6:10. It feels like it's 9 o'clock. Crazy. Daylight savings time really screws with your mind. There's no doubt about that. Really messes with your mind. It's like birds standing there. Yeah, well, ramen is easy. It does feel late, doesn't it? It just feels so late. It does. But the breeze is coming in, which makes me think that we might be, maybe, I don't know, it might just be a passing line. We're chooching every night, Tom Flash. Except when it's raining like tonight. Not much we can do. Not much we can do, my man. Not much we can do at all. Oh, yeah, ramen's just a good fill-in when I'm just lazy and I don't feel like doing a lot of stuff. Plus, you know, it's been a tough day today. And sometimes a little ramen just goes down real good. I'm going to skip the shrimp tonight. I don't need the shrimp. Oh, there's the boss. Ramen Hood. There's a person that hates it. Hopefully we'll see the boss Wednesday. The weather's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be 70 degrees and crystal clear. Because I know the boss likes Super Burger up here. So nice way to treat some friends. Best thing I did this year was to get this camp stove. That has been amazing. That's been the best thing. Boss gave a good recommendation on the Camp Chef stove. That's like been the best thing. Don't starch water. Smelly cat. Smelly cat, I've led a bachelor existence for so long, honey. Right? Just, the trick is, honey, just eat something. The hospital bed card is down there getting a rain bath. Let's see what that looks like. That thing needs a real good degreasing and scrub down. That's where it is. It's right. It's stainless steel. It ain't going anywhere. Look at how nice the new kitchen. Even the boss said it looks nice. Boss is like Mikey on Life cereal. He hates everything. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. He won't like it. He hates everything. It's not a specimen cart. I haven't heard the new Beatles song. It sounds like a bunch of AI BS. Ooh, it sounds like a bunch of AI tomfoolery to me. Oh, to tell you the truth. That's what I would say, champ. It's like desperation to take a franchise that's starting to sink and disappear and try to make it relevant again. Because what young kid ever talked about the Beatles, right? Yeah. If you have an electrical question, now's the time to ask. Like, I get the idea, it's just a bunch of BS, right? Just a way to try to stay, to keep the name going. Crow, I wouldn't put anything past music studios and stuff. Well, Tom, it won't be the last time because I've probably done that 100 times. Like when Static X tried to replace Wayne Static with a dude. It's like Smelly Cat put that down in the Hall of Fame of bad music ideas, right? It's like up there with Carrie, with Mariah Carey lip syncing on New Year's Eve, right? That's funny. Yeah, it's not my goods. It's not my lights. There's a guy in, hey Nicole, there's a guy in the Scotland, boss, that was worried about plugging in his, I don't know what it was. What the hell was he plugging in? I don't know. It's not here. Everything's all good here. I talked about bringing back famous actors once. It's going to be all creepy, Crow. It's just going to be like, I'll tell you, Hollywood wants to get rid of actors and actresses so bad. I mean, that's the bottom line. I keep seeing ramen recipes from TikTok and they involve, what's up, Bert? They involve proposed cheese slices and hot dogs. Not really my thing, I can tell you that. And those horizontal poles. Well, there's really not much hanging on them, right? And plus, these are suspended. If we lose a pole, we got plenty of replacements. Actually, if you look up the sodium on ramen, you get 25% of your daily recommended allowance of sodium. I mean, right? The lights are nothing. The lights are nothing here. The lights are nothing. They're all spread out very nicely here. Go look at the ramen container, right? I'm so excited. They have higher voltage but lower amperage. Even that banner blowing around creates. Here comes the boss, right? Ralphie's never shot his eye out. Yeah, 240, 50 hertz. So either Dave, either Dave in Scotland called it a night, or he's dead. Yeah, MSG is not. Salt's not the evil it's made out to be. Right? Basically, it's calories. Now everybody's on Ozempic, right? So it doesn't really matter. Do I have any regrets about what? There's Dave tomorrow. There's the one I'm still alive so far. Well, you have an electrician in here, Dave. That banner snapping can take that pole out. I don't think so, babe. Not when things are in suspension. That's what you're missing here, boss. You're missing, not only do we have compression here, we have suspension. All right? So let's not get it twisted. I'm looking through my drawer and found my Euro League tickets. No, I don't have any regrets, Trog. Only granddaughter listens. My granddaughter listens to Beatles. I don't know. She's the only one I've ever heard at that age. Beatles are so like old school. I like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That was a great movie. So it's like, yeah, I just can't see a young kid. Billy. Thank you, Carol. Spears. What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Right? When they're listening to, ooh, that booty, shake that booty, baby, get that booty bouncing all around. I mean, let's be real. Right? I mean, I don't know, right? Sparta Craig, I don't know. I regret lost conversations with loved ones. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I've lived a life that's full, ooh, and every highway I've lived, do, oh, do, and every byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, and others who, when I bit off more than I could chew, la da da do, and it up and spit it out. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Mm-hmm. They never wrote a song if it had violence in it. I never knew that. Yeah, we know, Amanda. Whatever I do is torture for you. Despite being blessed with perfect pitch and everything else. And did it my way. Regret. Yeah, who's next? Cindy, we got the regenerated who. Who are you? Who? 80s, 90s rock, yeah. But now you're talking about the 60s, man. It's like, do 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 do. Only Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I thought Penny Lane was violent. Cindy, they're bringing them back from the dead. There's money to be made, honey. We're going to have a revival of Supertramp. Take the long way home. I could be a busker, I know. And regrets, I've had a few. But then again, too few to mention. I've lived. Do do do, do 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 do, ooh, what do do, I do in every byway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Eleanor Rigby sits in a rice paddy doing something with some snake. I don't know. Someone beware. All the lonely schleps. Look at all the lonely schleps. Do, 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 do. Did you see my house video? I did not, Dave. I've been live. I've been succoring my own wounds today. Living is easy for my... Nicole's like, you just shattered my morning here. I saw you over on Shay's last night, Nicole. That's pretty cool. Ooh, the Nelope. Oh, yes, do-do-do. Ooh. A band called Godhead did an amazing caliber of records. Who did Disturbed, right? Hello, darkness, my old friend. That vastly improved on that. Right, the the Goof Brothers with it, Simon and Garfunkel or whatever, right? I've come to talk with you again. Beneath the halo of a street lamp, I turn my collar to the cold and damp, and the vision that was planted in my brain. I love that. Disturbed, right? That is so good, man. That is so good. Talk about improving upon the original. Ooh, 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 all we are saying is give peace a freaking chance. That's it. Anybody like that verb, disturbed? Sound of silence. How about the way Disturbed did it? That brings new meaning to the whole proposition right there. Mrs. Miller sing Enter the Sand. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The moon is in your eyes, the stars they do 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 do. Yeah, Disturbed metal. Isn't that cool, Cindy? I could listen to that all night. Take every song down to 33 1/3. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, Disturbed's version was amazing. I mean, you took a classic and you actually dared to spice it up a bit. I mean, I know Slugbug, but hey, Holly, I'm just saying, man, it's like, wow, like unbelievable. The words of the prophets are written in feces now, Dave. All right, should we have a Mr. Ray to warm us up tonight? All right. This always gets people. I don't know, people love this stuff, man. They can't get enough of that Baltimore accent. Ladies.
Need to hide your hair anymore.
Hold on.
You can have ladies, there's no need to hide your hair anymore. You can have long, beautiful, natural-looking hair with a hair weave from Mr. Ray. We weave 100% human hair to your hair quickly and easily. You can style it, sleep in it, even shampoo it. Let Mr. Ray give you softer, sexier hair today. Call 466-4200 now or visit Mr. Ray in Baltimore for the best hair weave at the lowest price in town.
That's a real Baltimorean. Visit him in Baltimore, man. Isn't that great?
Introducing Domino's new pepperoni.
Oh, they got to put commercials on it. This thing's got 65,000 views, man.
Why not get the most out of your life? Now there is somewhere you can go for an exciting new look. If your hair is hard to manage in style, damaged, or is thinning or balding, you can now choose the new style you want at Mr. Ray's. In just about 1 hour, Mr. Ray will give you a beautiful new head of 100% human hair with no pain or discomfort. Don't dream about your new style. Go after it.
Call 587-0555 today.
It's Mr. Ray, man. Guy is classic all the way. Man, you just can't beat growing up in Baltimore and listening to that on the UHF, right? Yeah, it's like, all right, here we go. Here's another one. We always get this one. Are we ready?
Cloverland dairy products are always close at hand. At your own front door and the corner store, look for the Cloverland dairy brand. Cloverland dairy products are always in demand. They come to you fresh as morning dew. Look for the Cloverland dairy brand.
Our crown cows give the whitest milk. You can't say that anymore.
You really should call Cloverland, cause Golden Rule service is the keenest. Milk and butter and eggs and cheese, fresh from the farm to you. If you don't own a cow, call Cloverland now. It's North 92222.
Oh, that's classic Baltimore right there, man. Till the milkman didn't dare to come door to door anymore because too many got beaten up and killed. We'll go a little schmutz, thank you. Milk and butter and eggs and cheese. If you don't own a cow, call Cloverland. That's when we used to have telephone exchanges. North 9, Tuxedo 4, Hopkins 7. We did it up, man. I'm just surprised there was never the Mary Sue Easter egg jingle. I heard that was a huge one. You gotta see if it's here. I went to school with Frankie Hine. His family had Mary Sue Easter eggs. Nice Jewish boy. Let's see. I don't know. Doesn't seem like that's one that should have been there, man. Here's a treat that is sunny for your Easter bunny, the creamiest candy that's made. 'Cause using pure butter makes Mary Sue better to brighten your Easter parade. Come down, Baltimore, and get your hair weaved today. This will not come off. This can be in the shower. Hi, I'm Mr. Ray. Yeah, that was it. Get regular with relax. The relaxed way. Yeah, that was it. Radio Days was good. That was good. Get regular with relax. This will not come off. In the water, it will be fine. This guy from Polk Audio had a funny Baltimore thing. Balmarise. The thing is, in Baltimorese, you just drop a syllable in a word. So Baltimore becomes Balmer. Come visit us in Baltimore today. This is pretty funny.
We'll track the price of your flight, so you can decide when to book.
All right, it's finally time to get those vacation tickets.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. I'm really sorry I couldn't be with you. I'm Stu Lumsden, Vice President of Engineering for Polk Audio. I wanted to be here, but duty calls. So right now I'm in China, and hopefully later on in this whole event,
Let's
I'll
get
be
to
joining
it,
you.
man. Let's Polk Audio, good speakers.
Until then, I wanted to equip you with some basic tools for being in Baltimore. Most importantly, the language. The language spoken at the Cafe Hun, the Hun Bar in such famous neighborhoods as Hamden, Pigtown, and other places in Baltimore is Balmerese. Now, I was born and raised in Baltimore. And I spent most of my life trying to rid myself of the guttural, nasal kind of accent that Baltimoreans have. But, you know, times like this when friends show up and when I find myself around the stadium or
Funny, we always
downtown,
try to rid
or
ourselves of
eating
the
crabs,
accent, but other people love it.
my soul kind of reaches back.
We'll pass on that tonight. I don't want to violate anybody's copyright. Milk and butter and eggs and cheese. Yeah, there's a place called Pigtown in Baltimore. It's where they used to slaughter all the pigs. Yeah, Dr. Demento. They're coming to take you away, ha ha. They're coming to take you away, ha ha. I judge people by their character, not their race or heritage. Except everyone, that's for my last content. That's what it is, Randy. But we can certainly remember the good old days of cheap UHF commercials during Batman. Right. I'm Mr. Ray. This will not come off. You can shower in it, you can swim in it, you can go underwater in it. It's all good. Doo-doo. We got Hamden, that's where John Waters hung out. Up in Hamden. How you doing, hon? How you doing, hon? Yeah, if you can't find something to laugh about, right? And then we have the famous Baltimore Clippers. Bring you that'll. I better not play that. That'll send Amanda a hug and kiss over the edge tonight. Bum 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 bum. When you Baltimore Clippers. Ooh 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 ooh. Isn't this time change so weird? It's like. It's not even 7 o'clock and I've been on for, well, I started a little early tonight, but it's really rather weird, isn't it? Yeah, you don't want to get Amanda hug and kiss all like, oh my God. She'll be texting her buddies. Did you see that? That old fool doing it again.
Drifted back into my old self. Before I know it, I'm speaking like Balmer. And I thought that if you guys was going to be here for a couple of days, you'd want to know how to communicate with the local people so you could ask for beer or maybe catch a bus or whatever you's got to do.
Whatever you's got to do down there. It came up. I thought no, that's my personal donation link. That's not the church one. I don't think anybody's going to hit that anyway, Cindy. Not till we get this thing all straightened out. Mine has always stayed up there. Boo, boo, boo. I had to take down the fundraiser ones till we get this thing on track again. Hey, Ricky, Shay and Ricky. Can't wait for some good old stadium cooking. Love you bunches too, honey. I appreciated Nicole being on there. That was pretty doggone cool. We are painting. All right, are you gonna sell or what are we doing? You getting ready to put that baby on the market? That's cool. That is cool. I think everybody's gonna be discombobulated tonight with the weather. It's going on market tomorrow. How very cool. Well, I'm gonna hope for the best for you, Shay. For you too. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close it down tonight. Give myself a chance to get on a more normal schedule. Daylight savings time is over. I mean, we picked up an hour's sleep, but it makes the days, at least initially, incredibly long. So, first off, I want to thank my wonderful moderators for everything you do, and thanks for being patient. While we get the linkage and everything straightened out on the fundraiser, so we can jam that thing. We can pound that baby home. Remember, we got the big guns out there. They were holding back. They knew Rosie. This will be a screw up, man. This will be right. All right. Thank you, Amanda. And good night, everybody. And if you haven't tapped the like button, please do so. Next thing you see from me will be Tera sitting next to me in the van. Take care, everybody.